I had so many plans. Okay, might as well just get into it. I had a miscarriage. And let me just start off by saying it has been 5 days. And I am still really, as you could see, uncomfortable by even making a video about it. But I didn't want to, I don't know. I really have no idea why I'm making a video about it. And I do have to say that even though I saw blood, my very first instinct was to go to the emergency room. Now that I have been through it, and I'm just going to say because Sam and Nia said that when it's happening, you're supposed to wait and watch, and that even WebMD says that. Now that I've been through it, I could say no. The first instinct that I had was to go to the emergency room, even though I saw blood, to see if there was anything I could do to stop it, or to see if okay. Yeah. So now that I've gone through it, I can't imagine making a video the next day, going to Legoland, and trying to give some bullshit story about why they didn't go to the emergency room when it started. So here's my miscarriage story. It's not even, I don't even know if I should call it that. On the 12th of August, this is September, 12th of September, I'm still obviously out of it. It was the 11th that I noticed. I had a really good day. I went with my family out. Everything was good. And then I had a late meeting that night at 8 o'clock, because after our store closes, we have the meeting then. I went to the restroom during the meeting. I wiped and I was pink. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to worry because it's happened before. You know, with Lorelai and everything was fine. I'm not going to worry. It'll be good. We're fine. Inside, I was a little worried. And it did change the night, but I still, I was fine. And then it continued. It was still pink for the rest of the night. And then the next morning was my first blood clot. And it was the 12th of September on a Saturday. And deep down I knew what was happening. My levels were really low. Why am I crying? My levels were low the whole pregnancy. They weren't going up they weren't going up the way that they should have been. So they were 584 at 5 weeks. And then my last blood test, in like 5 days, they went from 584 to like 1700, and they're supposed to double every 48 hours. So they weren't, I mean, they were going up, but it was a slow steady, and everything I read said that wasn't how it was supposed to be. So I was nervous the whole time, and at first, when I first got pregnant, I was like, we're not ready for our third baby. Hell no. But I got really happy about it. And I started bleeding. I went to the ER. And I had an ultrasound and I saw the baby. I saw the heartbeat. The baby was measuring 6 weeks and 2 days, even though I was 8 weeks the next day. But I saw the heartbeat. And then I went home, thought everything was fine. She said the bleeding should stop, and if it didn't, then, you know, it was a threatened miscarriage and all that good stuff. Good stuff. It's not good stuff. That night, I passed the baby. It was obviously the baby. Very obvious. And then on Monday I went to my doctor. She did an ultrasound. I told her what I saw, and my womb was empty. Besides blood that you could see in the uterus, it was completely empty. So, I had a miscarriage. I don't want to talk anymore.